The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Look at me. Go. General West. Shoot.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Mike 54.
Now.
To throw on second down, Simmons. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Hey. You ain't doing nothing. Pilot, 60, go.
On third down, Simmons. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Returnable for Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 24.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. You gonna take. You gotta take. You gotta take right there. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
You gonna see me in your... 18. 12.
From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Go.
I got motion there.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through. There's nothing but room to run.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check nickel.
Ready?
Freeman. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It's 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 13-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cut. Check the hot read. Tighten up.
Big grip.
Here's Freeman. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Watch the pass.
Throwing is Wilson. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Single.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And it brings up 3rd down.
54. Know your job. Say.
40. Go. Right there. 54.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Do 14-0 vedu, ale párkrát tam udělal ten
Coming to the line here to begin their
dostal
next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch.
25.
Now Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Wilson. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Knowles. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd
Watch
and
twins.
11
Watch twins.
at the 45-yard line.
Front left.
Mike 54.
14.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38, and the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 43-yard line.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Ready, get it.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down. On third down, Hines, and he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Wilson now off the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, that's complete to DK Metcalf. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Sack.
And the Falcons get there for the sack. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
A pitch dog jako cover 3, že jo. Tyhle dva prostě tady střídáme. Nic jiného. Pak teda, když je to další, tak touchdown. Tak tam dáme cover 4.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increase their lead.
Vecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Vecchio. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. And under pressure, and they got to him again. Brady Jarrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Wilson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
he's got a man. Complete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check 43.
Furt stejný, ten teď 3.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Yeah, right there. 54 Mike. Let's go.
On z toho většinou jakoby neběhá, on z toho většinou hodí něco na tight enda nebo něco.
Wilson throwing again. It's
Ale
caught.
krátkej.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a give right side. Knowles. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
guys
at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
No, první mu teda vyšel, druhý mu taky vyšel pro jako 2-3 yardy, nebo možná i 4.
Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he
No
returns it up just shy
a
of
on
the
chtěl
20
první
to the
down hrát z
19-yard
toho.
line.
A já jsem poslal úplně furt to samý, jenomže Grady Jarrett se vyprostil a bim,
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
No už tady všechny posílali do toho do pásu.
Operating from the gun, Simmons. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Hey, bro.
Third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Slow bro.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Simmons. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it in the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Asi bychom mohli použít něco tady z toho. Máme tohle asi.
Ready? Check, Mike. Leo. I'm on. Check. Five. Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio.
Tak, ty vole, tady, vole, samý, vole.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Mně to nejde moc běhat, protože já vždycky vychytám
bring it
ten
back to
první
just
běh
about the
a on na mě
25. Call it the
postačí.
24-yard line.
Moc neběhám. Spíš defense to se udělá všechno.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending. Rushing down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ještě ten pomalej play, se necháme, ty vole, tam naznačí, vole, tou rukou, že mu to předá.
Wilson. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. And Jennings has it. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's got this down to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gary Jennings there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On first down, Simmons. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up. 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson.
On mi chytí íčko, je na 10 yardech a on hází a íčko.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, Charlie. Go. Hey, rock it.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Got it.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the screen.
Now.
Watch the screen.
Hit it.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. On second and goal. Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's third and goal. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. They'll run for it with Hines, and he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Go! Ready?
To throw from his end zone. Simmons. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The 30. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Wilson. This is caught. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. To throw is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bullet good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw to this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Check. Rock it.
This is Freeman. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check three.
Hey, Delta.
2nd and 6. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo!
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. From the gun, Simmons. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard.
Set, ready?
Brings up
60
2nd and
Pittsburgh.
11 at the 42-yard line.
We got 4.
Now.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
Let's go now. 8, read.
2 times, 2 times. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Let's go.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl, but they have to win next week after winning this one.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.